Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, for this affair has just taken a radioactive turn. Imagine learning that the man you supported, the one you referred to as your king, had abandoned you for a lady who was already engaged. Yes, you heard correctly. Following Papoose's dramatic breakup with Clarissa Shields, the queen of hip-hop, Remy Ma, publicly humiliated him by hurling insults so intense they could melt steel. What does it feel like to be the subject of your own romantic comedy? In the celebrity game, what does this betrayal say about trust, loyalty, and respect? The internet is ablaze, the drama is just getting started, and the fans are split. Hold on tight, because Gossip Spill Vibe is going to reveal every vicious detail, every vicious retort, and every shocking turn in this explosive story. Are you prepared to watch Papoose lose a few things? Ladies and gentlemen, let's spill this tea. The most recent phase of this celebrity love triangle is about to begin, so buckle up and get ready to blow off the roof. If you found Papoose's dispute with Clarissa Shields outrageous, you won't believe how publicly humiliating Remy Ma took him down. With a vicious retort, the internet erupted in amazement, indignation, and laughter when she almost shouted to the world, "You left me for a woman who already had a fiancé." This was something that nobody saw coming. How a man transitions from being a faithful spouse to the hip-hop hottest roasts joke? How did Papoose's romantic life get so wildly out of hand? What does this signify for each and every player engaged? So have a seat, because Gossip Spill Vibe is going to explain everything. This dramatic saga contains every lie, treachery, and shade cast. To comprehend why Remy Ma is a barbarian, we must go back in time and examine the circumstances that led to this emotional nuclear meltdown, because humiliation has ignited social media. Once the hip-hop industry's golden pair, Papoose and Remy Ma's romance inspired millions of people. During Remy's imprisonment in 2008, they were married. After several years apart, they got back together and welcomed their daughter Reminisce into the world in 2018. They presented a picture of unflinching commitment for years, devotion and support for one another. A unique treasure in the frequently turbulent realm of celebrity partnerships. However, fissures started to appear behind the scenes. There were mounting rumors of infidelity, separation, and secrets that could have ended their marriage. Then arrived Clarissa Shields, the formidable boxing champion, the up-and-coming talent whose strength and charisma drew Papoose in and sent shockwaves through the history. With leaked messages, secret meetings, and social media hints exposing a covert affair that destroyed trust and took lives, what began as murmurs swiftly evolved into a public spectacle when Clarissa openly acknowledged her relationship with Papoose and even showed off a tattoo bearing his name. The dispute reached a fever pitch. Here's the twist, though. According to reports, Clarissa herself was engaged to another man. Throughout, a secret fiancé kept out of the spotlight. Not only did this revelation startle viewers, but it also directly fueled Remy Ma's rage and passion. Remy Ma also didn't remain quiet. Remy Ma hurled a torrent of allegations and harsh words aimed directly at Papoose in a vicious Instagram live that has since gone viral. She wasn't merely expressing sadness in front of millions, she publicly humiliated him. "You left me," she said, her voice full of passion. "You really played yourself," said a woman who was already engaged. From Twitter to TikTok, the video ignited a flurry of responses, memes, and contentious discussions on social media. Gossip Spill Vibe was informed by anonymous individuals close to the pair that this wasn't simply a flash of unfiltered passion. Remy Ma made a calculated decision to take back control of her story and reveal Papoose's treachery on her terms. According to sources, Remy was devastated but resolved to turn the tables, use the public's attention as a weapon. Papoose faced an instant and ruthless backlash. Fans used hashtags like #Remelade honoring Remy Ma's birthday and #Papoose got played to flood comment sections, takedown of No Holds Barred. The public release of dirty laundry was criticized by certain celebrities, while others praised Ray's strength. There was division within the hip-hop community due to contentious discussions of respect, loyalty, and the complex realities of celebrity relationships. Clarissa Shields, meanwhile, remained silent and concentrated on her boxing career, unable to avoid the impending storm all around her. There were reports of heated discussions behind the scenes, with Clarissa's staff frantically trying to control the publicity and save her reputation. However, the harm had already been done. The popular perception of Clarissa had changed, portraying her as the woman who had stolen a married guy while he was already engaged. Leaked messages obtained by Gossip Spill Vibe disclose Clarissa's mixed feelings, her efforts to balance the relationships, and the mounting pressure that made everything public. "I never meant to hurt anyone," says one message to a close friend and such. Disclosures merely fueled the flames, escalating public interest and conjecture. It just happened. But the fiancé, that was complicated. Papoose withdrew into silence as this explosive drama played out, staying away from public appearances and social media. However, insiders say that behind closed doors, he was struggling with the fallout, personal guilt, humiliation in public, and the possible end of his career. The once respected rapper was now the focus of cruel remarks and jokes. His reputation was in jeopardy, but this was only the start. We'll go into more detail about the disclosed scandals, the extravagant lifestyles, the dubious transactions, and the network of secrets that connects these three lives in the upcoming chapter. We'll analyze the public's responses, reveal the layers of deceit and treachery that have made this tale one of the most talked about scandals in recent memory, and expose the anonymous sources who are revealing all the juicy information. Keep checking back, because Remy's real Rema's brutal humiliation of Papoose is more explosive, messy, and darker than you could have ever guessed. Remy Ma's vicious public shaming of Papoose sparked a social media frenzy, but it was only the beginning. The drama was playing out on a completely different level behind the scenes. One that was full of lavish spending, covert transactions, and a complex web of betrayals that would make even the most seasoned soap opera pale in comparison to opera envious. According to investigative sources close to Gossip Spill Vibe, a wealth of leaked emails, messages, and insider accounts have surfaced, painting a picture of excess, power abuse, and manipulation at the core of this scandal. According to one unnamed source, Clarissa Shields led an extravagant lifestyle, with private planes, expensive cars, and a constant hunt for brand partnerships to support her business. According to reports, the fiancé, who goes by his initials J, is mostly responsible for this financial scheming, arranging sponsorships and deals that have made Clarissa one of the most lucrative athletes in the world today. However, this is only one aspect of the financial tale. According to sources, Clarissa and Jay have been methodically attempting to distance themselves from Papoose by utilizing everything from planned public appearances to clever social media efforts. He was portrayed as the other man, the supporting character in a narrative that Jay and Clarissa control. A thorough plan is laid out in a leaked email purportedly from Clarissa's PR manager to her stylist, keep Papoose as the likable ex, but highlight Clarissa's new life and her love for Jay. Time is of the essence. Papoose should be phased away gradually. The every detail has been devoured by the people. Thousands of tweets analyzing every action, every screenshot that was leaked, and every public comment caused Twitter to blow up. Hashtags such as hashtag Remy Ma and hashtag ClaraSapienit became global trends, sparking heated discussions. YouTube comment sections were overflowing with fervent views from fans. From empathetic Papoose defenses to harsh denunciations of Clarissa's purported plotting. It's not just the fans, though. Both the sports and hip-hop worlds have been rocked by the controversy. According to industry insiders, several of concerned by the publicity, Clarissa's well-known brand partners are re-evaluating their agreements. Papoose's own music career has suffered as a result of the discreet cancellation or postponement of multiple scheduled concerts and collaborations. Clarissa's camp isn't the only place where extravagant spending occurs. According to reports, Papoose, caught in the middle, has been under financial difficulty as a result of growing legal bills and negative publicity. According to an insider, although Clarissa Papoose has been forced to tighten his belt, concentrating on damage management and starting over with a new image, while she and her fiancé Jay have been living large. Voice notes that have been leaked offer even more spooky elements. In one, Clarissa is overheard telling Jay how important it is to control Papoose, which suggests that she is trying to control or repress his public reactions. Another recording purports to show a furious dispute between Clarissa and a close friend discuss how to deal with Remy Ma's constant attacks on social media and the ensuing legal disputes. Additionally, anonymous sources attest to Remy Ma's covert evidence collection, legal collaborations, and private detectives to develop a case against Clarissa and Papoose. The foundations of both of their professions may be upended by rumors of possible lawsuits for slander, breach of contract, and emotional anguish. The instability has been exploited by social media celebrities. Reaction films that dissected Clarissa's every behavior gained millions of views, while memes that ridiculed Papoose as the perfect sidekick went popular. The drama is now a cultural phenomenon that is discussed in podcasts, news sources, and late-night shows, moving beyond the realm of usual celebrity gossip. However, in the midst of the spectacle, the human cost is indisputable. Papoose's friends characterize him as damaged but resolute, fighting internal demons, fed by betrayal and humiliation in public. In contrast, Clarissa's inner circle depicts a woman under tremendous strain, striking a balance between the demands of celebrity, a convoluted romantic life, and an unwavering corporate empire. There are many questions as the situation gets more complex. To what extent was this planned? In this complicated triangle, who really has the power? Imagine how these three people will be affected as they navigate a society where personal suffering is made public. We'll then look at the repercussions and fallout. The impending court cases, the public outcry, possible resignations or changes in careers, and the wider ramifications for celebrity culture. The culmination of this, the narrative promises to be thrilling, with unexpected turns and turns. The ramifications of one of the most shocking celebrity scandals in recent history are still being felt in the hip-hop industry as the dust settles, both pop culture and athletics. The names Papoose, Clarissa Shields, and Remy Ma are now inextricably intertwined in a web of treachery, humiliation, and vicious power struggles. However, what are the consequences actually appear like? Above all, the court cases have started to take center stage. According to people close to Gossip Spill Vibe, Papoose's legal actions are proceeding violently. Claiming to have been purposefully used as a pawn in a wider media and financial scam, he has filed lawsuits against Clarissa Shields and her fiancé for emotional distress, breach of contract, and defamation. According to reports, his legal team is getting ready to subpoena financial documents, private correspondence, and public relations plans that would reveal a planned plot to silence and degrade him. Clarissa, as well as she, is not going down without a fight with her fiancé. Their lawyers have previously released statements refuting all of the accusations and asserting that their connection with Papoose was private and consensual. They filed a countersuit alleging slander. Want to safeguard their commercial interests and reputations. There will be explosive testimony and damaging evidence throughout the high-stakes judicial battle. Backlash from the public has had a negative impact on everyone concerned. As companies pull away in the wake of the controversy, Clarissa's sponsorship agreements have been cancelled or placed on pause. Social media is still quite popular with divergent viewpoints. While some praise Papoose's tenacity and Remy Ma's unrepentant attitude, others contend the story exposes the poisonous aspects of celebrity society, where private lives are used as publicity. Meanwhile, Remy Ma has been subtly reviving her career and image. She has received accolades for removing herself from the spotlight to concentrate on music and charities after publicly humiliating Papoose for her courage and sincerity. Fans are excited about rumors of a potential reconciliation with Papoose, but experts warn that the path ahead is difficult. You may feel the emotional toll. According to friends and family, Papoose has changed as a man. No more the silent, devoted companion, but a warrior prepared to regain his honor. According to reports, Clarissa is stepping up her training and business endeavors in an effort to demonstrate that her lineage goes beyond the controversy. It is impossible to overestimate the scandal's cultural impact. In the digital era, it has spurred extensive discussions about loyalty, trust, and the price of celebrity. The saga's lessons regarding power dynamics, media manipulation, and the fuzziness of the boundaries between personal and professional lives are examined in podcasts and panel discussions. One thing is certain: while Gossip Spill Vibe keeps an eye on the situation, evident This is not the end of the narrative. The story will be shaped for months or even years to come by the court cases, public sentiment, and personal experiences of these three people. What began as a personal betrayal turned into a public spectacle that upended fans' preconceived notions about love and devotion in the celebrity world. Now, the world waits and observes as the players get ready for their next movements to determine who will win, who will lose, and who will change the game's rules. Okay, family. It's your time now. The hip-hop community and beyond were rocked by this affair. However, what are your really thoughts? Was it Papoose, the obedient monarch, who was humiliated and played? Or did he play a part in a larger game that he was unaware of? And the mastermind behind Clarissa's Shields a victim of the situation? What about the vicious retort from Remy Ma? Justifiable or merely stoking the flames? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't be shy. We desire the unadulterated, unvarnished truth. In your opinion, who is winning this emotional battle? Which team, Remy Ma, Clarissa, or Papoose, or are you merely interested in the drama? Please use the like button to let us know if this video stunned you. We're bringing the real tea. And if you're looking for more ruthless, juicy, and exclusive celebrities, don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe to Scandal Breakdowns. What follows is something you won't want to miss. Show off this video to your team. Everyone deserves to witness what true loyalty in the world of celebrities looks like, regardless of whether they enjoy the drama or the mayhem. Keep in mind